Apat na mahalagang aktibidad ang diniluhan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. sa kanyang pagbisita sa Cebu ngayong araw. Ipinaabot naman ng mga gobernador ng Visayas Region ang kanilang suporta sa administrasyon. Ang detalye sa balitang pambansa ni Jessie Atienza ng PTV Cebu.
Pasado alas 9 ng umaga lumapag ang sinasakyang eroplano ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. sa Brigadier General Benito Ebuen Air Base. Agad siyang sinalubong ng Presidential Assistant for the Visayas, Undersecretary Terence Calatrava at mga opisyal ng PNP at ng Philippine Air Force. Inabangan ng nasa 4,000 mga abogado mula sa publiko at pribadong sektor si Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. para sa 20th National Congress for Lawyers na inorganisa ng Integrated Bar of the Philippines kada 2 taon na naglalayong mapalakas ang pundasyon ng legal community at magabayan ang lahat, lalo na ang mga nakababatang abogado sa kanilang propesyon.
Equally pressing is the existential challenge of our time, and that is climate crisis. This is no longer an abstract threat that is spoken about at the high levels of science. It is a reality that jeopardizes the very survival of future generations. Your field plays a vital role in this endeavor, crafting and upholding stronger environmental policies that protect our shared home, developing the concept of environmental justice. By doing so, you safeguard the rights of today and preserve the dreams and dignity of those that will follow us. Strengthening the legal profession, however, demands more than responding to crises. It also requires reinforcing your field's very foundations, education, continuous learning. The next generation of lawyers must be prepared to meet the challenges of this ever-changing world. And so the 3,962 new lawyers welcome to the front lines of justice. Your journey begins now.
Sa kanyang talumpati, tiniyak ng Pangulo na walang blankong item sa 2025 General Appropriations Act o GAA. Ito'y sa gitna ng mga kumukestyon sa nagsasabing may mga blankong item ito.
Just last month, I had to read 4,057 pages of the General Appropriations Act for 2025. Because I reviewed it, analyzed it, and yes, in parts, vetoed it. And so for those of you, and up to now, I cannot find those damned blank items. We'll keep looking, but I really am convinced that they simply do not exist because it is not allowed to exist.
Ayon kay Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., tiwala siya na malakas ang laban nila sa kaso.
I've read some of the filing, the complaint. Well, the Solzhen, of course, will be the ones who will argue for the government. And he tells me, Solzhen Maynard tells me that we are on a solid footing in terms of constitutionality. I don't know why they bothered to file that because napakahirap ng kanilang assertion. It clearly doesn't. Well, anyway, it's not for me to make the argument. We'll let the Solzhen make the argument before the Supreme Court, and we're very confident that our case is strong.
Dumalo rin ang Pangulo sa pagtitipon ng mga lokal na mga government officials ng lalawigan ng Cebu sa pangunguna ni Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia na nagpaabot ng manifest of support sa administrasyon ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Gayon din ang mga gobernador ng Visayas Region na inihayag din ng suporta sa bagong Pilipinas ng punong ehekutibo.
Napakalaking bagay para sa atin because you remember I ran under the flag of unity. And we have seen, and I think this is something that the local governments immediately recognize, that we can really get very much done pagka talagang sabay-sabay nagtatrabaho. Pagka nag-aaway, naglalaban, kinokontra, hinaharang, naghahanap ng paraan para harangin, para lang maka political points, walang mangyayari talaga sa atin. So we should put those attempts to one side and stay together. And this is a big block. This is the Visayas block, and with that with them as our partners in the national government, there's so much that we can do, and I'm very grateful to all the governors of Region 6, 7, and 8 for their expressions of support. It is a very, very important part of our nation building. Na malaman na at the very least dito sa Visayas ay may maaasahan tayo na magtutulungan para sa mga programa na dinadala ng pamahalaan.
Pinasinayaan din ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang inauguration ng alternate runway ng Mactan Cebu International Airport na siyang tutugon sa tumataas na airport traffic demand sa paliparan na makatutulong na mapanatili ang matiwasay na operasyon ng paliparan. Una nang dumalo rin ang punong ehekutibo sa Regional Development Council Region 7 meeting kung saan tinalakay ang mga mahalagang proyekto para sa Central Visayas.
Cebu is one of the largest areas for public investment. So it is well. We had a discussion today in the RDC. There are several major projects in the city. There are several major projects in the province, both in terms of connectivity, physical connectivity. In terms ng pag-usapan pa namin sa Agri, baka meron tayong program na ibubuo para matulungan ng gobyerno na local governments ang national government para sa pagbaba ng presyo ng bigas. Marami kaming napag-usapan. There are several infrastructure projects that are ongoing, and dito mga balalaki kasi ang nakaibahan sa Cebu tends to take on the smaller projects. The province, sila ang probinsya gumagawa. So lahat ng pumupunta sa Cebu, karamihan ng pumupunta sa Cebu na project are very significant at saka legacy projects na priority ng national government sa socio-economic plan.
Mula sa PTV Cebu, Jesse Atienza para sa Balitang Pambansa.